First of all, thank you for having me. It's actually a very tragic incident, and you can see the footages are absolutely horrifying. You know what we can, as flyers, can make out from this particular thing because the reports are not out. But what it seems like is, first of all, it doesn't seem that the aircraft has actually achieved its V1. It seems that it was at a slower speed. Now, maybe due to a tire burst or something, the pilot had to, instead of aborting the takeoff, he's trying to actually achieve rotation. But what is even more clear with this type of visual, it seems to be an aerodynamic stall at a very low altitude. So I'll just explain for the layman. Whenever an aircraft is flying, the airflow on the aircraft is complete. Now, as you climb at a particular rate, there's always a particular way to climb the aircraft and particular height, the way you climb it at a particular angle. This particular airflow, if you keep on climbing at a higher pace, this airflow at a time comes when it breaks away. At this particular time, the aircraft will virtually go nose down. This is called a stall in the layman terms. Now, a stall at any particular height is very dangerous, but at a higher height, the pilot is capable of handling such stalls, and it has happened before also. And even in practice, even during training, we practice stalls, deliberate stalls. But when such a stall happens at a lower altitude, which seems a very clear case here, and it seems that a pilot is trying to do some weird maneuver at a lower altitude. So the aircraft just stalled and it went down. The aircraft could not generate the lift. And this is not a new thing, because such crashes in Venezuela itself has happened before. There was a McDonnell Douglas MD-82 aircraft which stalled, killing 160 passengers in 2005, and another Piper Cheyenne crash happened in 2008. So seems to be a clear-cut case of pilot error here. The jets itself are not prone that way. Piper Cheyennes are training aircrafts also, and they're carrying limited number of passengers. They're quite safe aircrafts. But sometimes what happens is, because this particular airfield is all surrounded by hills, so there are very strict protocols of takeoff and landing in such particular airfields, especially in India. If you land in higher altitudes in India, you have very strict protocols of landing. The pilots have to be well trained, which I'm sure here is also the case. The pilot is well qualified and trained to fly these aircrafts as such particular airfields. But herein, it doesn't seem to be a case of a takeoff or landing, because it is just immediately after takeoff, he seemed to be undergoing a weird type of a maneuver, which isn't something which is very natural or normal. Now, this either can be that there can be a malfunction in the aircraft, because of which he's not able to handle the takeoff, because there is simply no reason for the pilot to suddenly turn left with such an altitude in this aircraft. That the reports will tell whether there was a malfunction which the pilot experienced immediately after takeoff, or was it 100% the pilot error. But as of now, what it seems is a pilot error, because the aircraft in no case does such a maneuver immediately after takeoff.